Welcome to NobelBiz webinars.
Most people that enjoy their craft, they're students of the business. They try new things. They sign up for webinars. They talk to vendors. They talk to peers. They show up to conferences because they want to do best by not only them from a selfish perspective, right? We all want to be successful in our role. We want role progression. We want to get paid more. We want to have accolades for, doing a good job. We want to help other people be successful. But also ultimately for the business, you want the business to be successful. You want your customers to be happy. And you want your staff to be happy. So when you go back and you look at learning about all this stuff, people do try different things, but many times people also just stick with what they know, right? I've done this for 10 years. I've done this for 20 years. I've done this for a long time. And being able to step out of your comfort zone and your bubble of your own sphere of influence, your own user group of people that you know, is being able to really stretch out and go talk to people who are experts in this space, right? We've brought on tons of people who are experts in a lot of different areas. Each company that's a partner of ours or vendors, each of them have people that are subject matter experts. So I would say that for everyone who's listened to anything that we've talked about today and you want to learn more about it, be curious. Go genuinely be curious and go ask questions. Go and understand that you may not know all the answers and what you've tried may work, but there may be something better. Be a student of the business. Go and figure out what other people are doing. So some of the things that we talk about when even our own products is it's not just the technology part. It's what is it and what are you trying to do with it, right? And then understanding what the business is and what you're trying to achieve and what you're doing today. Because sometimes it's not a huge epiphany. Sometimes it's a minor tweak, but sometimes it is a big change, right? We were talking about a company not too long ago who, they've optimized their dialer and they're in the predictive dialing and outbound dialing. And it just turns out that they don't have an efficient dialing algorithm and they don't have great answer machine detection. And that alone was letting them be less productive and less profitable because they were inefficiently dialing. They were getting too many voicemails to their agents and they're wasting time, right? So that is a technology change that they can put in play is maybe their dialer, maybe their answer machine detection isn't that great. If that's your business model and you're into outbound dialing, maybe it's not the most efficient. Maybe you're in TCPA dialing and the way you're manually dialing and your risk level that you're willing to look at for the types of technologies you're willing to engage, maybe you're using a system that's not as efficient, right? But even for the webinars we put out and the podcasts we put out, it's great content, but there's a lot of great content out there, a lot of experts that have their own webinars, their own podcasts. And so what I would say for everybody is just be curious. I said it earlier, but continue to look at experts. You're an expert in a lot of things you do, Mike. You've been running contact centers for over 2 decades, and you've been doing a lot of these one-on-ones with companies, talking to them and understanding what is it you do? What are you trying to achieve? And you can even look at what they're doing and right away start selling things that are inefficient in their business, things that that's a limitation of their technology stack, but people get used to it. It becomes a standard for them. It's like, well, I just know how to use it. And that's just the thing I got to do. And I got to have my little process and I've built it. And I know how to use this system to do what I want. But you find out they're doing something that takes 5 steps when it only should take 2 or 1. So that's a really important thing is there's a lot of stuff out there that you have to be willing to not be the smartest person in the room and know that there's a lot of other people that are really smart that can have and will have things that they can share with you that can help empower you professionally and your business. And I think that's what 2022 holds is really being able to go out there and do that and do better by yourself and the business you work for.